Laurent, thank you very much for joining us. We're delighted to be here in Paris. You're the meeting director, so can you just explain your history and your role in this event? How long have you been meeting director?
I've been the meeting director for 6 years now, and since IAAF took over, so in the French Federation, and I've been enjoying the job all the time.
What's your history with the sport? Were you an athlete yourself? Have you always been a fan?
I used to be an athlete, yes. I was a steeplechase runner, a middle distance runner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still a master cross-country runner,
okay.
So I still run a lot, and I've been watching and being a fan for ages. My first track meet I was looking at actually as a spectator. I was 14 years old. It was Memorial Van Damme in Brussels, mm-hmm. and I saw Sir Sebastian Coe breaking the mile, world record mile. And when you're 14 years old and you see that kind of meet, then it's a dream for me to now be a meet director and put an event like that when you're 14 and you watch there and you say, hey, one day I'll be there.
Sure. What's your role over the next couple of days? Because obviously a lot of planning has already gone in the build-up to over the last 24 hours. What are your main responsibilities looking at?
I have a very good team, very experienced, 10 years, and so I'm quite a zen person, and so it's just dealing with the last minute changes, mainly on the field, because as you know, we face a lot of cancellation, and we need to replace or some issue with transportation and these kind of things, and invitation, people calling you last minute asking for a ticket. So that's mainly what I do. But the most important is stay connected with the athlete representative, the guy who takes care of the René Auguin, mm-hmm. and we together decide if we invite this guy at the last minute or not.
Sure. Looking ahead to this year's meeting, it's going to be fantastic. It's at very good fields throughout. Can you just talk us through what you feel are going to be some of the main highlights for spectators?
Yeah, as a Diamond League meet director, I'm very lucky, I think, compared to some of my colleagues, and it's that I have a strong national field. I have, France is performing well recently. We have a lot of young athletes, stars that can compete and win Diamond League events, and so having them at home helps for the crowd, how people will cheer. So it's I'm very fortunate to have Renaud Lavillenie, Pascal Martineau-Lagarde, Héloïse Le Sueur, Cindy B, all those athletes that can win the race. So and when you know the importance of home crowd to make a good meet, to have a very good ambience, and so it's very, very important for me. Beside that, I have a very strong international field as well, and we'll have fantastic middle distance races. I think on both 1500 meter women and 5000 meter men, we might see a US national record. Mm-hmm. Galen Roop, Jenny Simpson facing incredible field in both 5 and 1500, so I think we'll have a great evening.
Definitely. Speaking to Boss earlier in the press conference, he said for the French athletes it's a large sense of there's nothing to be afraid of, and he really wants to do very well in front of the French crowd. That's obviously going to spread throughout all the French athletes competing.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main difference with the French athletes of the past. I think now they have no fear anymore. Thanks to Renaud Lavillenie, I think he's the one who also helped them break that barrier of both being the best in the world and also breaking incredible record. Breaking Bubka was unbelievable, and I think it helped those kids to say, hey, nothing is impossible. I can do it, and Boss is one of them. Pascal Martineau is one of them, and they are all in that new French athletes generation that say, hey, we can be Olympic champion. Why not? They are no arrogant. They just sure of themselves, and that's what will make the difference from the past. Because in the past we had always this, oh yeah, but we are French, we might not compete against a Kenyan or against a Russian, or no, we are French. Renaud Lavillenie jumped 6:16. We can do it.
Definitely. Last one on that French mentality, because obviously the football team is doing very well. Obviously a very big game later on, and then the meeting tomorrow. So it's going to be a great 24, 48 hours potentially for France.
Potentially, yes. I wish, for the French team. I'm confident on the track and field part for tomorrow evening, because the guys are ready. We saw 13:06. Renault can jump 6 meters. I hope the soccer part is as well ready for against Germany.
But a bit more unpredictable, the football.
More unpredictable, yes.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
No, thanks a lot.